Welcome to the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. This mind-blowing beast currently holds the lap record at the Nürburgring for a factory SUV. It's a super SUV really, that rivals not only the most powerful and most insane production SUVs the world has ever seen, it also rivals actual supercars. It is insanely quick, including in the corners. Basically, the Turbo GT comes in as the new flagship for the coupe range, sitting above the Cayenne Turbo and above the Turbo SE Hybrid, in case those were not already quick enough for you. The attention to detail here is just nuts. Every part and every surface is honed for absolute performance. A completely bespoke air suspension system has been devised to offer the agility of a small sports car, despite this monster weighing 2.1 tonnes, while also providing excellent grand touring comfort. Various panels and parts are made from carbon fibre as well, including the roof, which saves 22 kilograms and helps to lower the centre of gravity. The ride height is 17mm lower than the regular turbo model, and the active rear spoiler is larger and generates up to 40 kilograms of downforce. Check out these gobsmacking wheels. They measure 22 inches in diameter, with 10.5 inches wide on the front and 11.5 inches wide on the back. Even more impressive, the front tyres are 285/35 and the rear wears 315/30s. Grip levels are truly unbelievable, let alone for an SUV. Rear axle steering comes as standard too, and even it has been custom developed to suit these massive tyres. Hiding behind the wheels are a set of Brembo developed 440mm front and 410mm rear carbon ceramic brakes. These are clamped by 10 piston calipers on the front. Yep, 10, with 4 piston on the back. Despite all of the craziness on the outside, the Turbo GT presents a very suave and pleasant cabin environment. Lots of Alcantara is applied for that soft yet sporty look and feel, while the driver gets to play with a bespoke steering wheel featuring a yellow centre stripe. Passenger space is plentiful, with a typically neat and tidy layout for the controls. Rear passengers are slightly affected by the swooping coupe roofline, but once you're in, it's pretty much the same as the regular wagon version. For average height people anyway. Fully independent climate control and multiple charging ports are sure to keep everyone happy. Boot space remains very decent for this style of car. It's a big space, easily suitable enough for running the daily errands or to store some luggage in for a big weekend away. We haven't really looked into it, but we'd be guessing it is one of the biggest boots on the market for a vehicle that offers such an extreme level of performance. It would offer a good boot to performance ratio, in other words. Under the bonnet is the most powerful V8 engine Porsche has ever made for a road car. It belts out a colossal 471 kilowatts and 850 newton meters. Compared with the regular turbo engine, various internals have been replaced with higher performance items, such as the crankshaft, conrods, pistons, and even the turbochargers are larger, peaking at 1.6 bar or about 23 psi. The sound this engine produces under full power is almost frightening. It's like an earthquake is coming, rumbling fiercely as the body pulverizes the air around it. Out on the road, it honestly feels like you're driving a much smaller vehicle. It certainly doesn't feel like it weighs 2.1 tonnes, and much of this is thanks to the comprehensive suspension package and the rear axle steering. At low speeds, the rear wheels pivot in the opposite direction to the front, but on higher speed sweeping bends, the rears pivot in the same direction as the front. It might seem complicated, but don't worry. You don't have to think about it or do anything different. It sorts it all out for you on the go. And what you end up with is something that feels very nimble, but also intensely stable and confident. It's no wonder it clocked the Nürburgring record. This is what it goes like.